Ever found yourself checking your bank balance only to sigh at the numbers staring back at you? What if there's more to your financial story than meets the eye? What if we told you that you might be wealthier than you think? Today, we're talking about an interesting concept of pre-rich. We'll uncover the 10 signs that you might be on the path to becoming pre-rich. Before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on our next videos. Let's start with the first sign, money mindset. It's not about being obsessed with money in a way that it's all you think about. No, it's about understanding money, its value, and its potential. Think about it this way. A person with a healthy money mindset sees money as a tool, not a goal. Money is a means to an end, not the end itself. This mindset allows you to focus on the bigger picture, like your dreams, your goals, your life's purpose, and use money as a tool to get there. On the other hand, being money-obsessed can lead to stress, anxiety, and unhealthy habits. It's like being in a toxic relationship where you're constantly chasing after money, but never finding true happiness or satisfaction. According to a study, 88% of millionaires are self-made, and most of them didn't get there by being obsessed with money. They got there by understanding money. Moving on to the second sign, unstoppable determination. Determination is a trait that we often associate with athletes or great leaders, but it's just as crucial in the journey to wealth creation. I mean, it's what keeps you going, even when the road gets tough. It's the grit that keeps you working late into the night, the resilience that helps you bounce back from failure, and the tenacity that makes you keep pushing until you reach your financial goals. According to psychology, when you're determined to become rich, you develop a never-give-up mindset. You start seeing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than roadblocks. This mindset shift is a powerful catalyst for wealth creation. Elon Musk once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." That's the kind of unstoppable determination we're talking about. Next up, the third sign of becoming pre-rich is the hustle habit. It doesn't mean working 24/7 and burning yourself out. More like the ability to always find ways to make extra money, even when it's not your main job. It's all about being resourceful and opportunistic, using your skills, talents, and time effectively to generate additional income. According to a survey by Bankrate, nearly half of working Americans have this hustle habit, and they earn an average of $1,122 per month from it. That's a pretty significant boost to your income. So, if you're not seeing this sign often, start by identifying your skills and interests. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? These are potential avenues for your hustle. Start small but stick to it. Make a schedule or whatever that makes you consistent. The fourth sign is all about diversifying income streams. The idea here is pretty simple yet powerful. Don't rely on a single source of income. Why? Because having multiple income streams can provide a safety net, increase your earning potential, and accelerate your journey to becoming pre-rich. There are two types of income streams, active and passive. Active income is what you earn from your regular job. It's the income that you actively work for. Could be your 9-5 job, freelance work, or a small business that you run. On the other hand, passive income is money you earn with little to no daily effort. It's often called making money while you sleep. This could be income from rental properties, dividends from investments, royalties from a book you wrote, or revenue from a blog or YouTube channel. Like we said earlier, the key is to start small. You can start by investing in stocks or making YouTube videos. Your side hustle doesn't have to be a full-fledged business from day one. Start small, test the waters, and scale up as you gain confidence and experience. Moving on to the fifth sign of becoming pre-rich, trustworthiness. It means that you are having this ability to be reliable, honest, and credible in your dealings. When people trust you, they're more likely to do business with you, invest in your ideas, or recommend you to others. It's a trait that can set you apart in a competitive market and pave the way for financial success. Imagine you're an entrepreneur looking for investors for your startup. If you've built a reputation for being trustworthy, investors are more likely to trust you with their money. They know that you'll use their investment wisely and that you'll do your best to provide a return on their investment. According to a survey, 93% of employees believe that trust in their boss is essential to being satisfied at work. That's a clear indication of the power of trustworthiness. If you're looking to develop this sign, be honest. Always tell the truth, even when it's hard. Stand up for what's right, even when it's not popular. And yes, Share information openly and honestly. Transparency builds trust. Next up, the sixth sign is business acumen. When you're becoming pre-rich, you start to understand how businesses make money. You see the big picture, understand the dynamics of the business environment, and make better decisions. Business acumen helps you identify profitable opportunities, avoid potential pitfalls, and navigate the complex landscape of business. Amazon's business model is a perfect example of business acumen in action. They started as an online bookstore, but quickly realized the potential of e-commerce and expanded into multiple product categories. Today, they're not just an e-commerce giant, but also a leader in cloud computing, digital streaming, and even AI. According to a report by the Harvard Business Review, companies with higher levels of business acumen outperform their peers by 56% in terms of profitability and shareholder value. All right, the seventh sign you're becoming pre-rich is when you start to display financial discipline. When you start to manage your money effectively by living below your means and controlling your spending. Let's say you earn a high income, but you spend it all on luxury cars, designer clothes, and expensive vacations. At the end of the day, you're literally left with no savings and no investments. On the other hand, if you earn a modest income but save a portion of it and invest it wisely, you can accumulate wealth over time. According to psychology, financial discipline is not just about numbers, but also about mindset. You have to value long-term financial security over short-term gratification. But most importantly, you have to understand the difference between needs and wants, and prioritizing them accordingly. According to a survey, only 43% of Americans are financially well, meaning they are fully in control of their finances, can absorb a financial shock, and are on track to meet their financial goals. Moving on to the eighth sign, you're understanding the power of investing. You're understanding the power of compound interest and leveraging it to build wealth. Let's say you have $1,000. You could spend it on a new phone, or you could invest it in a mutual fund. If the fund gives a return of 10% per year, in 10 years, your $1,000 would grow to over $2,500. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. He said, "He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." According to a survey by Gallup, only 55% of Americans invest in the stock market. That's a clear indication that many people are missing out on the potential benefits of being investment savvy. Next up, the ninth sign of becoming pre-rich, net worth awareness. It's like a financial health checkup. It's about knowing where you stand financially at any given point in time. It's about understanding the difference between your assets, what you own, and your liabilities, what you owe. Now, there's a difference between net worth and income. Income is what you earn, but net worth is what you keep. You could have a high income, but if you spend it all, your net worth would be low. However, as we said earlier, you could have a modest income, but if you save and invest wisely, your net worth could be high. If you're looking to develop this sign, start by calculating your net worth. Add up all your assets, like cash, investments, real estate, and subtract your liabilities, like loans, credit card debt. Just like you set income goals, set net worth goals. This will give you a target to aim for and keep you motivated. Speaking of income, the 10th sign of becoming pre-rich is income growth. It's when you see your income rise year after year, ideally at a rate that outpaces inflation. Imagine you're working a job that pays $50,000 a year. If you get a 20% raise, your income would increase to $60,000 a year. That's an extra $10,000 that you can save, invest, and use to build wealth. According to a report by the Economic Policy Institute, the average annual income growth for the top 1% of earners was 3.3% from 1979 to 2017. That's a clear indication of the power of income growth. Did you know Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, started her business with just $5,000 in savings? Today, she's a billionaire with a net worth of $1.3 billion. That's the kind of income growth we're talking about. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the info in this video, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these signs resonates with you the most? Do you see these signs in your own life? Drop your comments below. And if there's any topic you'd like us to cover in future videos, let us know that too. Before you go, don't forget to check out our video on 10 habits that make you financially smarter every day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.